Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be installing a wig from Afsisterwig. Inside the package, I received a 13x6 Swiss HD loose wave 22-inch wig. This is what the wig looks like outside the package. It's a full 13x6 frontal wig, so there is full parting space. This wig can do many styles, a middle part, a side part, or any creative style you'd like to do. Also, it came pre-bleached and pre-plucked, so I didn't do much plucking, but there was no bleaching needed to be done to the wig. For this install, my client wants a side part, so I'll be showing you guys how I install this wig step by step. Continue watching to see how it comes out. The first step for this install is slicking my client's edges back. I use Got2b glue gel and place it across her hairline. Once I place the Got2b gel on my client's hairline, I use my comb to comb all the product through her edges so I can blow dry it. Instead of a regular wig cap, I use sheer stocking so that it can melt better on my client's skin. I get these sheer stockings from my local beauty supply store. After the cap is on my client's head, I cut a hole out where my client's ears are so that the cap can lay flat. I used a thin layer of glue and traced my client's hairline so that the cap can melt on my client's skin. For this install, I'll be using Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation number 12. When I'm cutting the excess cap off my client's head, I try to get as close as possible so that it can lay flat. Now I'm just placing a dotted line across my client's hairline where I want to cut the lace so I can know exactly where to place the glue. If you guys look closely, you can see exactly where I placed the dotted line. Now I'm going to use an alcohol pad and clean my client's hairline around those dotted lines. And for each install, I use 3 layers of glue, so this is me placing the first layer of glue on. When I'm spreading the glue across my client's hairline, I try to spread it evenly so that it can dry at the same time, just in time for the second layer of glue. This is me placing the second layer of glue on. I don't wait too long to move on to the next layer. Once it's clear, that means it's dried, so you can continue placing the layer on. Now that all 3 layers of the glue is on, I'm placing the lace into the glue. I always start with the middle and stretch it as much as possible before placing it down so the lace doesn't have any rolls in it. When I'm placing the sides of the wig down, I pull it towards my client's ear and I press into the lace as I place each section down so that it doesn't have any rolls on the sides. The little pieces of hair that I parted out will be getting cut off. I don't want the wig to look like it's covering my client's forehead, so those will be removed. Right here, I'm just lifting up the lace and placing glue under any parts of the lace that doesn't have any glue under it. The areas of the lace that did have all the glue that was needed, I used a thin layer and placed it on top of the lace just to give it an extra melt. Once the wig is glued down completely, I took out all the baby hairs that I'll be using. I had my client hold it in place while I placed makeup on the lace to make it match her skin tone better. Before placing an elastic band down, I used a melting spray across my client's hairline to help the lace melt better. I kept the band on for about 5 to 10 minutes while I sewed the wig down and got the wrap strips ready. For the baby hairs, I placed got to be glue on the edges so that once I use the mousse, it doesn't move the baby hairs too much. It makes it easier to do and weigh the baby hairs down when I'm doing them. I also like to use my thumb and hold the curve in place as I swoop it. Once I finish styling the baby hairs, I use 6 wrap strips and tie the baby hairs down to dry. I also place an elastic band on top of the wrap strip so that the baby hairs stay in place while they're drying. To make the part look sharper, I always use a black Sharpie to outline the roots of the wig. Before hot combing, I'm just placing BioSilk on my client's hairline so that once it's hot combed, it'll look sleek and in place. This is how the baby hairs look fluffed out, but my client wanted it molded, so I am going to use the Got2b Go gel to mold them back in place. Comment below how you guys like your baby hair styled. Now to make the part look neater, I'm going to use the same makeup Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation number 12 and outline the part so that it can look neater. And that was the last step of the install. Continue watching to see how the finished look came out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.